Good morning, beautiful people. It is a beautiful morning, isn't it? Well, please comment where you're joining us from, the name of your nonprofit, and what you all do. Today, I'm here to talk on onboarding and building the capacity of your corporate fundraising team. The last time I was here, we talked about developing the tools, infrastructures you need to execute, and of course, building the team that's going to help you execute your corporate fundraising strategy. So today we want to talk about onboarding and building the capacity of that corporate fundraising team you've built. Truth is, the people you have, or even if you're going to bring in some new people, many of these people may not really know exactly how to execute the corporate fundraising strategy. Even when they know their role, they sometimes do not even know exactly what to do. And sometimes these people also do not even know the tools available to them to help them create the change or the results that you've actually put in front of them. So it is important you onboard your fundraising team and also build their capacity if you have to. Now, onboarding your fundraising team is all about alignment. You want to be able to ensure that everybody is completely aligned because it's not just a one-man execution team. So it means whoever is going in with you is completely aligned with you, know exactly what we're all trying to achieve, their role in trying to achieve that goal, and exactly what to do. So that's really where onboarding comes in. And then when you look at onboarding, it is really, the goal is, like I said, it's a focus on alignment. We want to make sure everybody understands the strategy, the objectives, and their roles so that they can be able to execute efficiently. Also, onboarding also helps with what we call the strategy introduction, because with onboarding, you can be able to introduce the strategy to the team that's going to execute key areas around the strategy that everyone should take note of, and then, of course, their roles. So by onboarding, you're making sure the team know exactly what they are to do. They know the tools that are available to them to help them execute. They understand the strategy, and everyone is aligned in terms of motivation, enthusiasm, and to be able to bring that corporate fundraising goal up to reality. So onboarding is really important because what many do is once they've been able to build that team, they just provide them tools and then everybody's just supposed to go about executing. But what onboarding does is after building that team, it gives everybody an opportunity to come together in a round table to say, this is what we're looking to achieve. This is the roles you all play. This is how you help, each other across the execution so we can be able to achieve success. And then capacity building is an extension of onboarding because capacity building comes in when some members of your team are not really professionals in the areas you're expecting them to execute on. So, for example, if you have a marketing director who's supposed to help you manage your marketing within the corporate fundraising strategy, they may be good in marketing, but they may not be good in marketing to corporates. So you see where capacity building comes in. And then again, when it comes to corporate funding, it's really about setting up meetings and going into these meetings to make the ask and then get the funding. So your team also needs to be trained in the art of setting up those meetings with business executives so the committee can go in to make the ask. You may think they already know what to do, but the truth is, if you're really looking to achieve success, and this is really a strategy you want to be running with for the long run, you must be able to train the people who are going to be executing so that they can be able to, create results. So by capacity building, you're focusing on skill development, you're focusing on the strategy execution, you're focusing on their roles, how they can become better so as to execute the roles. And lastly, you're focusing on, the tools optimization. What messaging is out there? What tools do we have to execute? How do we optimize these tools and this messaging so that we can be able to achieve or reach our fundraising goal? So this is a very important part. It may look like it's not really necessary, But I'll tell you, onboarding and capacity building is very important to the success of not just your corporate fundraising strategy, but also the success of your team and roles as individuals, because it is their ability to completely understand what you're doing, completely understand the tools available to them, and then ensure that they are well skilled. That's how you are able to create results when it comes to corporate fundraising. So tomorrow I'm going to come on here to come talk about efficient and effective execution when it comes to fundraising. Once you're able to onboard and build the capacity of your team, the next step is where we go into efficient and effective fundraising. So next time I come on here, we'll talk about effective fundraising, how that looks like, and what you all have to do to be successful. Well, that's the brief value I have for you today. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be on here again, talk about another very interesting topic. Today is Monday. I'm happy because I know you all will be creating results today. If you need any help, you need any form of assistance throughout the week, reach out to us. We're valuable to talk to you at every time. Schedule a free call with us by simply scanning the QR code on the screen, and we'll meet with you and discuss on how we can make your organization not just an institution, but also an organization that consistently raise money to meet its impact. Until I see you again, it's bye-bye.